it's me, Bad Bee, I'm back. So I had yet another Herceptin. So I had recently just discovered the Dashing Diva glazed nail strips. So I tried the Ohora gloss style nail strips in Japan, but they weren't good and they don't stay on. And yeah, it was just really messy and I wasn't a fan. But I assumed the glaze ones would be the same. One of my besties was like, no, they're really good. You should try them. So I decided to get a couple, and oh my God, I'm addicted now. I got these glazed donut version ones, similar to the Halle Bieber glazed donut nail art style. Anyway, they look so good, but I was not sure if it would be okay for my Herceptin appointment because they always check your pulse ox on your finger. So then they're like, oh, you can't use dark nail polish colors. But one of my breasties, she's like, yeah, I always have like gel nails and it's totally fine. Just don't do dark colors. Anyway, I tested it and didn't have like one nail on just in case. But then I tested it on another nail and it worked fine. So yeah, these are another set of them. They're really cute. Yeah, it was a good appointment. It went pretty quickly. Just updates on my oophorectomy scars. So it took about 2 weeks, and I was trying to photograph the scars every single day after the registrar had seen it. I had the 5 days of cephalexin, and then I was changing the dressing, the gauze and tegaderm dressing every single day, trying to keep it dry using saline solution to wash it and then dry it. And yeah, it closed up pretty quickly. It looks pretty bad now. It's really dark and red, but I've been putting scar tape on top. So it's not raised and it won't turn into a keloid scar, but yeah, it looks horrible. My husband's like, just get a belly button ring. And it's just like, oh my God, no. I'm way too old. But then what about the one that's down low? I was talking to my oncologist about it and she's like, I have a C-section scar that's way worse. And I was just like, yeah, but you chose to have a baby. I needed to get my ovaries out or do 10 years of Zoladex. Not really a choice, but whatever. I'm sure some people are going to be like, it was a choice to get your ovaries out. But yeah, anyway, it was a good Herceptin. It was kind of awkward. I had a new nurse that I'd never had before, and she seemed nice and everything. But every time you have an infusion at the chemo day unit, they're like, what are you allergic to? And I'm always like, buckwheat and penicillin. And she's like, oh, buckwheat. I've never heard of that before. Is that like a staple food from where you're from? And I was like, I'm from here, but I don't know, they have buckwheat here. What is that? And she's like, oh, does it mean you're gluten-free? And I'm like, no, buckwheat is gluten-free. It's more likely to be in gluten-free food, so I need the gluten. Is that a staple food from where you're from? What even? I was born here. Listen to me. I sound... Ugh. Anyway, whatever. A little bit of casual racism. I mean, I guess I'm further out from the city. I didn't think it would be that bad, but she wasn't even white. I don't know. She wasn't full white. Anyway, whatever. You got to deal with these things, I guess. But yeah, stay tuned.